All right, good morning, Monday morning. Still got a good pile of wood right there. Kevin's running right there, piling that for me, and I'm running on it. All right, couple things. I had a bunch of good questions this weekend, over the weekend on the videos, and especially yesterday's video. I had the biggest bunch of idiots come through. I deleted so many comments off Friday's video just because of people being stupid. But the question I had Sunday's video yesterday was, I was talking about the CB radios and stuff like that, and people asked me a good valid question about why don't we run on a different channel in the woods. We do. We don't run on channel 19 here in the woods. We run on channel 24 is what we run on. Well, then people said, well, why don't the loader and the truck that I'm loading run on a different channel than everybody else does? Well, here's why. That's a huge safety aspect. All right, I am basically the flight controller of the flight tower of this whole job. My radio talks better and gets out and hears better than anybody else on the job. All right, so if I have a man that turns a machine over and he yells he's turned over, I can broadcast it out to everybody to where we can get him out of it as quick as we can. Or a fire. Somebody yells fire, everybody knows, everybody has a job they're supposed to do. If I tell somebody a machine's on fire, I don't care who you are, truck driver, machine operator, anything like that, your job is to get to wherever I'm going as fast as you can on your feet with a fire extinguisher in hand. We have never lost a machine in the woods because of fire. We have lost a truck, but it wasn't in the woods, it was at our mechanic's shop. They didn't get on it quick enough, it burned up. Because the trick to a fire is, when that thing lights, you have got to get on it quick, 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 quick. So if I'm on a different channel with the truck that I'm loading, that's not gonna work because I can't hear what's going on in the woods. And I had a guy, Jackson, people who's been following me for a long time, fell out on us one day, had a massive heart attack. If I'm not on the same channel or we're split up, Kevin's on a different deck and I'm on a different deck, so it just, we have to be on the same channel where we can hear what everybody's saying or anything like that, where I can coach or do or direct or whatever I need to do from right there. So that's why we run. But when you get 7 or 8 truck drivers in here on a job, especially first thing in the morning, they've just gotten up, they want to talk. They're going to talk. Yeah, they do talk over on me and mess me up, stuff like that, slow me down while I'm loading. But hey, that's just part of it. It aggravates the crap out of me. But like I said, that's just part of it. We have to be on the same channel all the time. All right, Snapchat. I'm fixing to give y'all a lesson on Snapchat. I have a lot of people that fuss at me and everything saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, I didn't see your live feed on YouTube. I'm not seeing anything you're on Snapchat. Man, I can't help that. If you need help on with things, you can go to, it's nothing that I'm doing or anything like that. When I post on Snapchat, here's how Snapchat works. Okay, when you open it, you're looking at it like this right here. People that have sent me messages is right here. See, if it's a red block, that means there's a picture there. So you open it, there's gonna be a picture that's gonna last like 10 seconds. See, there's one right there, a Red Bull can that's going for 8, 7, 6, and then I can click off of it like that. That was from Spence, he's up there in Batesville, Mississippi. And here's one from Adam Smith, showing me a beech tree right there or whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna send you directly a snap. If you wanna see what I'm posting on the snap, you gotta go to my stories. Right here it is, right here. There's, oh shoot. Right, shoot, let me go over here. The screen here, let's see. Let me clear this, there we go. All right, these are all the stories right here from everybody. Here's mine right here. What you're gonna do is, I don't have any phone service right now. We don't hardly have any phone service. But all of my stuff that I post is going to be under my story right there. There it goes, keys back up right there. So here it is right here. This is my story. This is starting out from yesterday morning right there from turkey hunting. And then there's the next one from last night with all the deer heads. That's starting this morning right there. All that coming in here, loading trucks, all the trucks like that. You know, I want to help everybody I can, but as I'm growing and I'm getting bigger, I can't spoon feed everybody that needs help on something, because I just don't have time. You know what I mean? And I'm not bitching or anything like that. I'm just telling it like it is. You know, it's just like right there, I didn't have no service. So if you try to contact me and I don't get right back at you, please don't get upset or mad at me, because I'm loading the crap out of trucks every day, and I have to work. YouTube is just something fun that I do, is all it is. And I have to make sure all of this stuff runs right here first and foremost before I do anything else. I gotta ask about ground scales. Ground scales would not work for us because I very seldom load a truck in the same spot. I mean, I can load over here, several different places. You know, sometimes I have the truck back in right here where I'm sitting, back in over there. You know, I got that pile up there. I would wear them out, moving them around. Ground scales are only good for a trailer mounted loader, where you're going to be loading in the same place every time, and they're expensive and just ain't gonna fool with them. And people still said about set out trucks. And some people understand. I mean, I unload these logs right here that take, you know, 24, 25 stems on a truck. I mean, it takes me three minutes or so. You can't hook and unhook from a trailer in 3 minutes. There's a lot of times these trucks come in here, man, and I have them turned around so fast. I mean, they won't even be in here 5 minutes. It'll take them longer to get turned around, and they'll be back on the road. It'll take them longer to get turned around than for me to load them to get them on the road. Now, the remote transmitter, we have to have a transmitter that works with our scales. We have bought 2 different remote transmitters from SI over the years, and neither one of them have worked. They would work if you were on the ground close to the truck, close to the truck cab. But you get up in this loader cab with all this steel around you, they don't work. Now, I'm sure that the reason why they don't have something really good is because, you know, there's not that much of a desire for it or a need for it or anything like that. But I sure would like to have something that would work up here in this cab. And keep in mind, it would have to work with our SI scales is what it had to work with. But I think SI could do a better job on their stuff. But the scales do not work off of air. We don't run air scales. Our scales work off of load cells. We have load cells on the trailer, between the tandems on the trailer, and then we have load cells underneath the fifth wheel. That's where they are. So, today's Monday. Hope y'all have a good week this week. Some of y'all I'm sure there's gonna be 2 or 3 people gonna comment in the comments saying, quit your bitching. I'm not bitching. You ain't heard me bitch yet, but it is what it is. But I get so many people saying, like the Snapchat, I can't get it, I can't. You need to research a little bit. Snapchat's takes a little bit to figure out. Once you figure it out, it's real simple to figure out. You know, all this stuff, you know, basically a lot of us who are watching this stuff, and me included, I'm just an old redneck. I have had to learn all this stuff myself, all the video stuff, the editing, all that mess like that and everything. And like yesterday, I didn't hardly communicate with anybody yesterday at all. There's gonna be some days I'm just gonna take off. You send me Snapchat, stuff like that, I'm just not going to communicate back, because I don't want to have my nose stuck in a phone all day long. If I get 4,000 comments a month, actually about 4,500 now. I looked at it one day last week, about 4,500 every 28 days now on just YouTube. And that's not including everything else. There's gonna be some days that I just don't want to have my nose buried in this phone, you know, all day long. So hope y'all understand. Y'all have a good week this week. Subscribe to me if you like my stuff. If you don't. Love y'all, mean it. See y'all later, taters.